there guys, welcome back to another update video. So guys, today it is Wednesday, March 5th, 2025. And without further ado, let's of course start off by going to my channel, which I already had up right before I started filming this, so that already gets that part out of the way. Let's check the sub count first as always. So last time we had 1,565 subscribers. Now we have 1,569, so we earned 4 new subscribers in 7 days. I think it's a little less than the previous week, but hey, it's still something. Want to wait till 1,570 though. That's cool. We'll see where we are on March 12th. Let's see what's taking over the channel as always. We got LEGO Master 647's creations for the 2014 Village Shutdown and Sand Village 10th anniversary. Operation Legos Island 2025 Mission 4. Co-oping with Imagine for Operation Doom Mission 3. Chilling on Sigma PS episode 319. Operation Legos Island 2025 Mission 3. LEGO Master 627's creations for creating the Operation Legos Island 2025 Time Machine. Co-oping with Take for the Toboggan Pin. Co-oping with Journey for the Puffles Pin. And CBJ times 51. Operation Legos Island 2025 Mission 2. Creativerse for beacons and more home improvements. Back reveals for the future of custom shirts and scarves. Operation Legos Island 2025 Mission 1. Study Vlog 379. Okay, I just need to remember the number right there. Penguin Origins for Plaza Construction Phase 3. Plus the Pizza Parlor opening and Scavenger Hunt. Late night countdowns for Countdown to March 2025. Penguin Origins for Newspaper 5. Legos Island for Operation Legos Island 2025 Construction. Creativerse for Getting Out of the Lava Caves and the Rainbow Nader sword. That's a very freaking awesome sword, by the way, just for the simple record. Backyard Videos for Night of Lights 2025 background. I do apologize for no backyard video on March 5th. I was working on a certain something called this for the majority of the day, so that's why. It'll be back on March 6th, and then we'll have another one on the 8th. So, don't worry. Anyway, chilling on Super PS episode 318, Co-oping with Imagine for finishing Mission 2 of Operation Doom, and the Apollo Cheese Code. And the update video from a week ago, which, woo, that was crazy. You guys went nuts with that one. And I do want to thank you guys a lot for that. Holy frick, that's awesome. That's actually insanely awesome. That's one of the first times an update video has gotten that many views in months. Which is crazy, because if I look at like the previous one, it did not get as many. So, I do thank you guys a lot for that. Speaking of which, I'm actually not working at Publix again for like another like week. Until like, I think like the 14th or something. I think, because here's the thing. I worked like for like 4 days in a row, if you don't count Sunday. So I worked on Friday, February 28th. Saturday, March 1st. Monday, March 3rd. And Tuesday, March 4th. That's basically 4 days in a row if you don't count Sunday. Now, granted, the reason why that happened is because, of course, obviously they were training me. Of course. Now, of course, that the whole training thing is over, I don't need to come in as much. And I got my schedule like at 10 p.m. EST on Tuesday, March 4th, and it turns out I'm not going back for like 9 days for some reason. That's actually kind of freaking crazy. So I have enough time to finish Operation Legos Island 2025 and do whatever else I want until then. But I think those days might start getting a little more active, like with like the work days. So, yeah. Anyway, that's just something I thought I'd tell you real quick. But yeah, the first like week of the job was great. It's really great. I want to turn down my volume though. Yeah, definitely yes. Anyway, now that I have covered all of that, let's talk about the remainder of Operation Legos Island 2025 real quick, since as of right now, we only got 3 missions left. Being missions 5, 6, and 7. Which, obviously, I won't reveal the time periods because at this point, I basically am just keeping them all a surprise at this point. It just feels a little more interesting that way. But boy, Mission 4 had to be my personal favorite one so far. because there was a major plot twist that was not planned At all. It was not planned at all. No. The major plot twist you saw like halfway through the video. Let me just make something clear. That was not planned at all. That just came out of nowhere. Like, I'm not even kidding. That was not planned. That extra second half of the mission, that was not planned at all. So, yeah, I can assure you that came out of nowhere. Okay, in all seriousness, let's hope that doesn't happen again, though, because that was crazy. Do you not know what we almost just caused? We caused basically a time paradox there at that point. That's crazy. Thank God we were able to restore it pretty quickly. So that's a good thing. Hopefully that doesn't happen for the remainder of the event, by the way, because that actually was kind of annoying. Hold on. Right, we got a friend request right here. Cool. But let's talk about other things that aren't Operation Legos Island. Creativerse, I might still build some stuff on Thursday, March 6th. We'll make up the back reveal that was supposed to happen on March 5th on the 6th. And genuinely, outside of that, in Mission 5 of Operation Legos Island, that's all we're doing. And then, hopefully on Friday, I will do the look back video for Operation Legos Island 2020, the unfinished one. And then hopefully later in the day, we do the 2021 look back video. Main reason I didn't do the Operation Legos Island 2020 unfinished look back video on Tuesday was because I'm going to be personally exhausted. I was made... Sorry. Actually, speaking of exhausted, I'm actually not wrong about that. I was personally exhausted from work. I worked for like 6 to 7 hours with basically no break. If you don't count the 30-minute one I had halfway through, so, yeah. Like, if you don't count that, no, I basically did that without taking any breaks. Actually, scratch that. Monday was the day I went for like 5 hours straight with no breaks. That was crazy. That was freaking crazy. And, like, I'm not even kidding about that one. So, that can explain why the look back video didn't happen. Because I was too exhausted from that. And that's understandable. That is understandable. Working for basically 6 hours straight with basically no break if you don't count the 30-minute one halfway through. So, now that I'll have Friday off this time, I'll actually be able to do it. And hopefully, I'll probably try and like do both of them back to back. And then, of course, the 6th mission of Operation Legos Island the same day. And then, hopefully chilling on Civic PS if I remember. That's really it. So, like, the backyard, though, I actually should talk about the backyard, though. Because, woo, there's going to be a lot of stuff happening by the next time an update video goes live. Fun fact! The next event for the backyard is the Pi Day and St. Patrick's Day event. I'll obviously give a little more detail in the next update video, because the Legos Island and backyard ones start on the 14th. Whereas the Creations World one starts on the 10th, so that's before the next update video. Obviously, this will be a combination between... Actually, I'm wrong. I'm actually wrong. So, okay, actually, yeah, I'm wrong. I assumed that I was going to merge both of them again. But then I remembered, I think I'm only doing a St. Patrick's Day event for LEGO Match 627's Creations. And that's on March 17th. Ironically, 5 years after the first one that took place in 2020. So, I'm actually wrong. So, by next update video, I will be talking about all 3 of those events. That's actually pretty cool. So, we'll have a lot to talk about next time. I will admit, though, if you do watch Mission 4 of Operation Legos Island 2025, in the segment where, of course, the time gets all messed up, notice what you saw when you saw the resort, campsite, and dog park, and the other side of the island, and all of its messed up state. Fun fact, when Evil Cluck specifically said the future is forming, that is actually a little sneak peek of the future time period. That will be on March 8th, 2025. That's actually not a joke. That is giving you a good sneak peek of the future time period. Of, like, how it'll look in terms of its design. And if you did manage to pay attention, good for you. Because that is meant to show you a little sneak peek of what that's meant to be. Which is actually really cool. With all that being said, that's really all I gotta talk about. It is still crazy, though, that it has been 10 years since the Sand Village was created. And I should talk about this, but the next event remake is not going to be till, like, the end of the month. Specifically, March 31st, when the April Fool's Party goes live for Creations World. So, yeah, please do look out for that. It'll be pretty cool. So, that's a cool thing. And then after that, the event remake should be a little more active. Like, at least, like, one per month until there are no more. So, that's another thing that I should tell you. Outside of that, I don't know what else to really talk about. Secondly, it is 11:22, which means I want to get this out before midnight, if I can. So, I'm going to actually end it right here. Because, again, it's like 38 minutes to midnight, and I'm almost kind of worried I'm not going to get this out. But, with all that being said, that's really all there is to talk about. Most of this was mostly Operation Legos Island, because as of recording this update video, we're like already halfway through it. But we'll have a lot of event stuff to talk about next time, which actually would be pretty cool. Actually, by the time the next update video goes live, construction will have already begun for the backyard. And then the next day, actually, scratch that. Construction will begin for both the backyard and Legos Island by the time the next update video comes out. Construction for the backyard's on the 11th, and construction for Legos Island is on the 12th, just many hours before the update video. So, that's another thing you should know. With all that said, see you next time on Wednesday, March 12th. And yes, like I said, we're going to have a lot more to talk about next time.